everyone, this is Praveen Dure from Dijs University, and in today's video we are going to take a look at the introduction of Hiltop Ads Push Traffic Network tutorial. Let's go! Welcome to today's video on the Hiltop Ads review. It's a push traffic. So knowing the name Hiltop Ads and looking at the website itself, you might be thinking that this is from a country which is very cold, for example Poland and Iceland and all these kind of countries, because it looks like, hey, it's a hilltop and then like the thing is like snowing and all this stuff. But no guys, they are actually from England. Yes, it is a UK company. So before we go further on the Hiltop Ads, taking a look at the Hiltop Ads website, taking a look at the Hiltop Ads desktop and everything, let's learn a little bit regarding the Hiltop Ads. So Hiltop Ads is an advertising network which allows publishers to monetize their traffic mostly via pop unders. There's other methods that they can actually monetize as well, but usually it's under pop unders. It's like lip syncing, right? So yeah, the next thing is the platform is actually very welcoming. They welcome both large and also small publishers with a minimum of $50 earning on hand, which means the minimum deposit would only be $50. That's why I say that they actually welcome both large as well as small publishers as well. So the payout is actually available on weekly. They actually they have range of payment options including PayPal, Pioneer, Paxum, Web Money, e-payments, and the list goes on. There's even actually wire transfer and even Bitcoins available. So usually the publishers will benefit like 100% fill rate alongside of the referral program which the Hiltop Ads actually provide, which actually gives them a 5% commission split of each new publisher's commission. So we are going to talk about the Hiltop Ads and everything. So that's a rough background regarding the Hiltop Ads. Personally, I don't like using Hiltop Ads myself, because why, I'm going to talk to you later on in this video itself. So let's go ahead and check on the Hiltop Ads, what type of website the Hiltop Ads is and how, what they do, what do they offer. So the first thing is make big money. Oops, you can't do that. Oh, you can do like this. So make big money from your website, monetize your website simply, easy self-serving platform for advertisers. That's all. So the ad network features are CPM, CPA per request, traffic from direct publisher, advanced targeting, no blocked impression, real-time detailed statistic, EPCPM, real-time optimization, self-service for advertisers, 24/7 qualified support, customer solution for valued partner, own advertiser solution, ad network rotation for publishers, no financial fee. So if you have a website, you can actually monetize your site, monetize up to 30% more effectively than before. Get paid weekly via Bitcoin, e-payments, Web Money, Wired, ePay service, and Paxum. Monetize website and mobile traffic. All natures are welcome. Clean ads only. So even though they say all natures are welcome, keep in mind that they also mention that clean ads only. So there is actually a regulation for the ads. So if you're a brand, so you can actually advertise your brand, high quality, unique traffic covering all geos, deeper targeting than other networks. So own ad servers and RTB solution, all traffic are scanned and verified. So mostly we are talking about push traffic right now. So we are going to talk about advertising our brand. We are not going to talk about monetizing our site. So our ad units, blah blah. So they do have ad formats. So this is their ad format. So they have native, video ads, push notification, pop, direct link, and display banner. So these are the ad formats available in the Hiltop Ads, and this is actually their partner. Click is something like share a sale and all these kind of affiliate network sales. YTZ, I never heard of this. The next ad similes. So that's about it on their website. So their website is pretty straightforward. And then also I wanted to show you over here, yeah, there's also a support bar over here. You can actually email them, you can actually Skype them. So if you have a US number or UK number, you can actually go ahead and call them directly. So their support is actually very good. You can also send them a message from this site itself. So their support is actually very good. But as you can see over here, they're actually located in England. Like I told you, it's not an island, it's not Iceland, or it's not a Poland country. It's actually from UK. Let's go ahead and check out the dashboard of the Hiltop Ads. So let's go ahead and log in, and once you have actually signed up and log in, this is how the dashboard of the Hiltop Ads look like. So it's actually a pretty old-fashioned kind of dashboard, right? I told you earlier in this video that I don't like Hiltop Ads that much. It's because of their user interface when it comes to their dashboard, but this is totally based on personal preference. So some people might like it, some people might not like it. So I'm going to show to you everything A to Z in the dashboard, so you make the conclusion whether you like it or not. But personally, I don't like their desktop interface, not a bit at all. So over here you can actually see the advertiser balance. So both advertisers and publishers are in the same particular account. It's like different from, for example, Propeller Ads. They have a different account for advertisers, different account for publishers, but the Hiltop Ads both are same over here. And over here you can actually contact your manager via Skype. You can log out, and over here there is a live chat for you as well. So these people are actually online, so they can actually help you with that. So cancel this, and over here on the left hand side, this is where we want to take a look at. Like I told you, both the advertiser's account as well as the publisher account is the same. So they have for advertiser over here, and they have for the publisher over here. So it's actually very limited if you actually see the features over there. If you compare to Propeller Ads or Mega Push, for example, even for advertiser alone, there will be like a lot of features, and then for publisher alone, there will be a lot of features. But this one, can you see? For advertisers, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4. For publishers, there's 1, 2, 3, 3. 3 for publisher and 4 for advertiser. So your affiliate manager is over here, so we call it advertising manager for media buying companies. So our advertising manager is Helena. You can actually contact her via Skype, via email. And for publisher, it's actually EK. So both of their contacts is over here. So let's go ahead, and before we check the advertiser and the publisher account, let's check out over here. The My Profile is actually the details about your profile, and this is where your payment information is here as well. So you can actually go ahead and choose how you are going to get paid and all this kind of stuff. So you can change your password, account security here. You can actually allow IP. Certain IP only can access this particular Hiltop Ads. You can do that. You can also enable two-factor authorization. So their security is actually quite nice, quite strict and quite stern. I feel like that's the thing about their security. So their additional point should definitely be their security system as well as their support system. So if you go to API, like I told you, if you know how to configure with API if you're a developer, this is something which is very easy. Personally, I'm not a developer, so I don't know to do anything with API, so I usually leave this section alone. And over here, the next section would be the support section. So it's a FAQ. Mostly it's FAQ for advertisers. So terms and conditions. So there's no FAQ for publishers. Yes, I cannot find any FAQ for publishers. So sad. So terms and conditions over here. So make sure you read the terms and conditions, because just now itself they told they allow all type of niche but only clean ads. So there's a catch over there. There's something should mean over there, right? All type of niche is there but only clean ads. So adults cannot be there since it's not a clean ad. So you should keep that in mind as well. And the last part is over here is the referral program. So like I told you, you, the referral percentage is 5% for advertisers and 5% for publishers. So it's a 5% referral scheme. So this is a referral link. Wow. They even have banners to promote your referral program. So which is funny, which is something new. Not something new, there is something like it's not common. So before we go to advertisers, which where we are going to concentrate because we are a push network, we are a media buyer, let's go to the publisher. Let's say that if we have a website, how does it work? So first thing is you can actually go and see the statistic of your website. So you need to add what type of banners or what type of ad you want to do, and then you have to put your site name, the zone over here, and the advertiser would be Hilltop.ad, what country you want your audience from, and all this kind of stuff, and you need to get these statistics. So over here is, I think, where you add your website. Yeah, a list of your website. What is the percentage of your mobile traffic? What's your top traffic countries, and all these kind of informations you apply here and you submit. I think they will verify that and get back to you. And over here is the payment history. So if you get paid because you are actually using the Hiltop Ads banner to actually promote in your website. So if you get paid, everything would be here, your traffic and your referral program and all this kind of stuff. So let's get to our part right now, to the part of the push traffic. So first thing is you need to add fund into your account. So how do we do that? Let's go to the fund part. So over here you can actually add the fund via this method. So it's wire transfer. So if wire transfer, the minimum payment sum is 500 USD. The maximum is 100,000. So we are not going to talk about the maximum. So 500 USD for wire transfer, and the payment commission depends on your bank. So Paxum is $50 only. Payment commission $1. E-pay service $50. Depends on your bank. Web money $50 depends on your bank. Bitcoin $50 depends on your bank. Visa $50. Payment commission 4%. So I would highly suggest you, if you can, try to use Bitcoin or try to use Paxum. Paxum would be good, or e-pay service or web money, because the payment commission is very less if you compare to Visa. Even though Visa is the one which is very easy, the payment commission is quite high. And as you can see, the minimum deposit for everything is $50 except for wire transfer, which is $500, which is still considered less compared to other network which actually has a wire transfer minimum of $1,000 or 1,000 euros, for example. So that's how you can actually go ahead and fund your account. And then over here is the statistics. So in the statistic is basically regarding the ad again. I think this is like a tracking system where you can actually get the statistic, get the data. Yeah, as you can see over here, you can actually get the impression, clicks, click-through rate, conversion, spend, and CPM. So it should be regarding your campaign. So if you have a campaign, as you can see, no match found. So if you already have a campaign, you can actually go ahead and hit your campaign over here, hit your ad over here, hit your zone over here, hit your country over here, and you can actually get the statistics for all these particular ads. So basically, this is like their own internal tracking system. This is basically to manage your campaign. So this is where you make your deposit, because you need to make your deposit before you add your campaign, right? And this is where you're going to add your campaign. So we'll be coming to this at the last. So the last one would be estimation tool. I think this is for the CPM or the CPC. Let's just go ahead and test. Pop desktop traffic, let's say mainstream direct, estimate. Yep, the cost, you can actually see the minimum CPM and the average CPM, the maximum CPM. So it actually changed as well. So mainstream for adult is different, and all this kind of stuff is here. So seems a little bit complicated, right? If you compare to other ad buying services or other media buying companies, it's actually much more straightforward. If for a traffic source, it will be pretty straightforward, but with Hilltop Ads, it's a little bit complicated, right? And that's why I told you I don't like to use Hilltop Ads a lot, because previously I used it like 6 months back or something like that. If I'm not sure how long back I used it, but there was a little bit of problem with the interface itself, and I don't think they changed much. It's still complicated. So let's go ahead and add a campaign. So basically this is how you create a campaign. So when you add a campaign, you need to make a deposit. I'm not going to make a deposit yet. So over here is the campaign details. So before you can actually name the campaign, let's just name the campaign test, for example. So traffic channel depends on your ad format. So we are going to go and do, so there's regular banner, mobile banner, prop under. So when you change this, a lot of things actually differs over here. You can actually see. So let's go ahead to our push notification mobile. So the type of traffic can be CPM or CPC. So the traffic channels would be mainstream. The campaign is test. So there's a frequency capping as well, same like propeller ads, and I don't think Mega Push has frequency capping, but propeller ads have a frequency capping. All right, so campaign targeting geo, you can actually, you can choose. So with this geo, you can actually include a country. Let's change Malaysia, for example. So you can include, it's a tier 3 country. You can just press tier 3 and all the tier 3 country will come. So if you press tier 1 countries will come, and if you press tier 2 countries will come here. So let's just go ahead and press Malaysia. Malaysia is tier 2, but I don't know why they put tier 3 over here. Let it be. So browsers, you can actually choose any browsers from here you want. Let's do Chrome. Operating system, Windows. We are doing mobile, right? That's why we can't click on Windows and Mac. So we are going to do on Android. So device type, mobile, both tablet as well. Mobile carrier, we're not going to include day. So you can actually select a day at a particular time where you want the ads to be. So let's just say we want Monday, Tuesday. So we want Monday the whole day. It's actually troublesome. You need to click one by one. I don't know whether you can click. Nope, you can't click fully, so you have to click one by one. So let's just close the day. You can go more over here. You can set the language. You can set the IP range, OS version, brand, mobile device. But all these you need to contact your manager and ask them to set it for you. So the campaign limits, daily impression limits, you can set daily total impression limit. You can set. So we're going to just set daily budget and total budget. So daily campaign budget may be $10, and total campaign budget would be $100. Update. All right, daily limit usage algorithm, as soon as possible, or you can even do evenly, depends on you. So you can only upload one creative. You don't have like an icon, and you don't have a preview or something. Let's just add an image and see whether there's a preview. Just add a sample image. The format is not there, so I can't enter a sample image. Let me just get another image over here and just try to add image. Still can't add any image, so it's okay. But there's no preview or anything over here, which makes everything looks pretty set. I want to add an image and see whether there's a preview or not. I don't want to make judgment yet. I want to add an image and see whether there's a preview or not. Let me just add an image first. Yep. I've actually added an image, and that is a preview, so that's why I didn't want to judge it, because it looks pretty like lean and straightforward. So I really wanted to know whether there's a preview or not. That's why I needed to add an image. So there is a preview, and there is even an icon that you can actually add. So let's just name this test. So this would be your offer URL, because it looks very plain, right? So I knew there was something hidden, because there was not any URL, there was not any offer URL, or even for your tracking URL or anything. So how it will actually lead this particular image link, how it will actually link this particular ad and this particular image to the offer URL. So that's why I wanted to add and see it for myself. So once you add an image, you can actually see over here. So there's a URL title. Let's see, test, description, testing 1, 2, 3. So this is how it looks like. So if you put your URL, here is where your URL would come. So you can actually put an image as well. So yeah, so this is the icon. So I've actually add the icon. The larger image is where you can actually go ahead and add this. So as you can see, they're actually very particular with their size. So if you have the difficulties of using the Hilltop ads, especially in uploading the image, make sure that you go ahead and resize it. If you have no idea on how to resize it, simple guys, just go to Canva. If you go to Canva, Canva is like a designing tool made for, especially for people without any designing background to design stuff. So you can actually go and create design over here, and then you can go to custom design and you can see their size. So their size is 360 times 240. So you can just go ahead and press that 360 times 240, sorry, times 240, and you can actually create a size according to that. And over here you can actually just put any size, or you can even, let me just upload my own image, for example. We'll just go ahead and upload an image, and let me just do it. So this is a sample image which I'm going to upload, and I'm going to see how it works. All right, it's just a sample image. It's looked pretty dull, but I'm using this. It looked dull as well. So this one looks good. Let's just do like this, just for the purpose of this video, guys. So just download it, and now I'm going to go ahead and upload it, and let's see how it looks over here. Wow, it looks pretty amazing, pretty nice. So your icon would be here and your image would be here. So everything looks pretty neat. So there's a preview for your ad as well, but it's a little bit complicated. It's not straightforward. Like for example, like Propeller Ads, my favorite push traffic network. I always compare all the traffic network to Propeller Ads because it's my personal favorite, and I think it's very straightforward and very easy to use. So this one is a little bit complicated, as you can see, but it works pretty nice and pretty fine. So the final thing is to put the rate. If you don't know the rate, you can actually go ahead to the estimation tool just now and use the rate. There is no, for example, let's just put, yeah, there is no like a recommended rate for you over here, like how Propeller Ads does it, Propeller Ads again. But that's about it, guys. That's about it. And all you got to do is just go ahead and press the add campaign, and the campaign will be added and will be reviewed by Hiltop Ads. And then once, like after a few, maybe 24 hours, your ads will be approved and start running. So basically that's about it with Hiltop Ads. Personally, let's summarize everything that we have to do regarding the Hiltop Ads. So what I would personally say regarding the Hiltop Ads is the biggest plus point that the Hiltop Ads has is, first, they are very, very good with their support. That's something that I knew. I heard a lot of reviews regarding Hiltop Ads regarding their support. They have like Skype, they have like live chat, they have email support and all this kind of stuff, and they even have direct phone numbers for whoever can actually call from US to US number or UK number. You can actually straight away call them straight, which is one of the best point of Hiltop Ads. And the second, I would say that they are actually very, very concerned regarding their security purposes, which is very, very good as well. And the third point would be regarding their referral program. So compared to any other traffic sources, usually traffic network has like 3% referral program, but Hiltop Ads has a very, very active referral program, which is over 5%, which is pretty great, and I pretty like it. So I think these are the three major things that I think Hiltop Ads really rock compared to other traffic network. But personally, I think it's a little bit way too complicated, especially for new beginners navigating via their dashboards, and creating the campaign is not straightforward like push traffic, like Propeller Ads and all this kind of stuff. So basically that's my thought on Hiltop Ads. So it totally depends on you, because this user interface and everything, it's very, very subjective over personal interest. So it totally depends on you. But basically, that's my conclusion on Hilltop Ads. Definitely, if you want to go ahead and try Hilltop Ads, go ahead and try Hilltop Ads. I think that's about it in today's video. I think I've covered a lot in today's video. I really hope that today's video was beneficial from you, and I really hope that you were able to learn one or two things regarding the Hilltop Ads, especially on the way to make their campaign, which would be very helpful in your affiliate marketing journey or in your media buying journey as well. So thanks again for watching, everybody. I'll be seeing you in the next one, but before I go,
allow me to introduce the Dijs University Forum. Whether you are trying to make your first conversion on ClickBank or scale your campaigns to 6 figures, the Dijs University Forum offers you exactly what you need, like high-quality landing page templates, detailed case studies, and exclusive discounts. The forum has no outdated information. All resources inside are from campaigns that are running right now. Do you want to learn from super affiliates? Check the link in the description and sign up today.